Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel Electric, where we break down complex electrical and electronics concepts into simple, practical lessons for learners and engineers alike. Imagine a world without transformers, no efficient long distance power transmission. Now imagine a world without induction motors, no modern industrial factories as we know them. No lithium-ion batteries, no smartphones, laptops, or modern electric vehicles. And without power electronics like the IGBT, renewable energy and modern electric transportation would look completely different. Electrical engineering isn't just about wires, circuits, and equations. Some inventions completely changed how humanity generates, transmits, stores, and uses energy. So, today let's look at 10 of the biggest electrical engineering innovations that changed the world, from the humble transformer to smart grids and modern battery technology. And stay until the end because innovation number 10 is changing the electrical grid right now. Let's start with one of the most important inventions in electrical engineering, the transformer. A transformer uses electromagnetic induction to transfer electrical energy from one circuit to another, usually changing the voltage level. But why was this such a revolutionary idea? Because electrical power transmission becomes much more efficient at high voltage. Remember P equal to V into I. For approximately the same power, if we increase voltage, the current decreases. And transmission losses are P equals I squared R. So reducing current dramatically reduces resistive losses. That's why electricity can be generated, then stepped up, then transmitted, then stepped down, and then delivered to consumers. As in, a transformer at a power station can increase voltage to very high levels for transmission, then transformers near consumers reduce it to usable levels. A common interview question is, why do we transmit electricity at high voltage? Because higher voltage allows lower current for the same power, reducing I squared R transmission losses and conductor requirements. Thus, the key takeaway here is that the transformer made large-scale AC power systems practical. Next comes a machine that quietly powers the modern world, the induction motor. Developed from the pioneering work of Nikola Tesla and other engineers, the AC induction motor transformed industry. Why? Because it is simple, rugged, reliable, relatively inexpensive, and low maintenance. The basic principle is fascinating. Apply three-phase AC to the stator, it creates a rotating magnetic field. That rotating field induces current in the rotor. The interaction between the magnetic field and rotor current produces torque and the motor starts rotating. Today, induction motors are everywhere in pumps, fans, compressors, conveyors, HVAC systems, and water treatment plants. A common interview question is, why is an induction motor called an induction motor? Because rotor current is induced electromagnetically rather than being directly supplied to the rotor in a typical squirrel cage design. Thus, the key takeaway is that the induction motor became the workhorse of industrial automation. The next innovation isn't a single component, it's an entire system, the electrical power grid. Think about what happens when you turn on a light. Electricity might have generated hundreds of kilometers away. It travels through generation, transmission, then distribution, and then to your home. The grid connects generators and loads into one enormous electrical network. It allows power to be shared across regions and helps utilities manage changing demand. But there's a major challenge. Electricity generation and consumption must remain closely balanced. If demand suddenly rises, generation must respond. If the balance is disturbed significantly, frequency and voltage can deviate. That's why grid operators continuously monitor the system. Thus, the electrical grid transformed electricity from a local service into a civilization scale infrastructure. Now, AC dominates conventional power grids, but here's something interesting. For some very long distance transmission applications, HVDC or high voltage direct current can be extremely useful. Instead of transmitting AC over the entire route, electrical power is converted from AC to DC to transmission to DC to then AC using converter stations. But why do this? Because HVDC can offer advantages such as efficient long distance bulk transmission, ability to connect asynchronous AC grids, precise power flow control, and excellent suitability for many submarine cables. This has become particularly important for moving renewable energy over long distances. Imagine a huge offshore wind farm producing electricity far from the cities that consume it. HVDC can provide an efficient way to transport that energy over long distances. In interview, it's often asked what does HVDC stand for? HVDC stands for high voltage direct current, and one important advantage, controllable power flow and efficient low distance transmission in suitable applications. Now let's move into the world of power electronics, where one device deserves special attention, the IGBT or the insulated gate bipolar transistor. Think of an IGBT as a high speed electronic switch capable of controlling substantial electrical power. Instead of mechanically switching power, we can switch it electronically very rapidly. This changed countless applications. For example, electric trains where IGBTs help control traction power, variable frequency drives where they allow engineers to control motor speed efficiently, solar inverters where they help convert DC from solar panels into AC, and electric vehicles in which power electronics control the energy flowing between the battery and motor. The big breakthrough wasn't just the component itself, it was the ability to precisely control electrical power electronically. Thus, power semiconductors transformed electricity from something we simply delivered into something we could actively control. Now, take a look at your phone, your laptop, your wireless headphones, or an electric vehicle. What do they have in common? Lithium ion batteries. A lithium ion battery stores energy through electrochemical processes. During charging, lithium ions move through the battery between electrodes. During discharge, that stored chemical energy is converted back into electrical energy. So, why was lithium ion technology so transformative? Because it offers a combination of high energy density, good efficiency, relatively high cell voltage, and rechargeability. This enabled a huge transformation in portable electronics, and now it is helping transform transportation and energy storage. When we see electric vehicles use large battery packs, and grid scale battery systems can store energy from solar and wind. But there's a catch, batteries require careful management. Temperature, charging conditions, cell balancing, and safety are extremely important. That's why modern battery systems use a BMS or battery management system. In this regard, an important question is, what is the role of a BMS? BMS monitors and manages parameters such as cell voltage, temperature, state of charge, and protection conditions to keep the battery operating safely and effectively. Now, here's an innovation that quietly entered almost every modern electrical system, the microprocessor. Before digital controllers became widespread, many systems relied heavily on mechanical controls, analog circuits, and dedicated hardware. Microprocessors changed the game. Now, tiny electronic devices can measure, calculate, decide, and control all in real time. Think about motor drives, electric vehicles, industrial automation, protection relays, solar inverters, and battery management systems. A modern protection relay, for example, can measure electrical signals thousands of times and make decisions in milliseconds. That means electrical engineering and computer engineering increasingly became connected. Thus, digital control gave electrical systems a brain. Now we know solar panels produce DC electricity, but conventional electrical grids primarily operate with AC. So, how do we connect solar powers to the grid? The answer is power electronics. A solar inverter converts DC to AC, but modern inverters do much more than conversion. They can help control voltage, frequency related grid support functions, reactive power, power quality, and grid synchronization. Wind turbines also use sophisticated power electronic systems. This means power electronics became a critical bridge between renewable energy and the electrical grid. Without modern power electronics, integrating massive amounts of variable renewable generation would be much more difficult. Therefore, power electronics is one of the technologies enabling the renewable energy transition. For more than a century, transportation was dominated by internal combustion engines. Then electric vehicles began changing the equation. But an EV isn't simply battery plus motor. It's an entire electrical system. The energy path looks something like this: battery to inverter to motor and to wheels. And during braking, wheels to motor to inverter to battery. This is called regenerative braking. The electric motor acts as a generator during deceleration, converting part of the vehicle's kinetic energy back into electrical energy. Modern EVs combine several major electrical engineering innovations such as battery technology, power electronics, electric motors, digital control, thermal management, and charging infrastructure. So the EV isn't just one innovation, it's a convergence of multiple electrical engineering breakthroughs. And now we reach our final innovation, the smart grid. Traditional electrical grids were largely designed around centralized generation to transmission to distribution and to consumers. But the modern grid is becoming much more dynamic. We are adding solar panels, wind farms, battery storage, EV chargers, rooftop generation, and flexible industrial loads, and millions of sensors and digital devices. The smart grid uses sensors plus communication plus automation plus data plus power electronics to monitor and control the electrical system more intelligently. Imagine a grid that can detect a fault, automatically isolate the affected section, reroute the power, monitor the voltage, predict the equipment failures, and coordinate batteries, EVs, solar generation, and loads. That's the direction of modern grid engineering. So, what is a smart grid? A smart grid is an electrical grid enhanced with digital monitoring, communication, automation, advanced control, and distributed energy technologies to improve reliability, efficiency, flexibility, and resilience. Thus, the future grid isn't just delivering electricity, it is actively managing it. Now, here's a quick recap of the 10 innovations and what they changed in the world of electrical engineering we talked about in this video. So, make sure to quickly make some notes about it. And here are some bonus interview questions. Question 1: why is a transformer important in a power system? Because it allows voltage levels to be increased or decreased efficiently using electromagnetic induction. Question 2: what is the basic operating principle of an induction motor? Electromagnetic induction and the interaction between the rotating magnetic field and rotor current produce torque. Question 3: why is HVDC used for some long distance transmission projects? Because it can provide efficient bulk power transmission, controllable power flow, and useful advantages for submarine cables and asynchronous grid interactions. Question 4: what is an IGBT? An IGBT is a power semiconductor device used as a controllable electronic switch in applications such as motor drives, inverters, EVs, and renewable energy systems. Question 5: what makes a grid smart? Digital monitoring, communication, automation, advanced control, distributed energy resources, and data driven operation. So look at the world around you, the factory running behind you, the elevator taking you upstairs, the EV charging outside, the smartphone in your hand, the data center processing billions of calculations, the solar panels on a rooftop. They are all connected by decades of electrical engineering innovation. And here's the most interesting part: these technologies didn't replace each other, they built on each other. The transformer enabled efficient AC power systems, the motor enabled industrial automation. Power electronics gave us precise control. Lithium-ion batteries gave us portable and mobile energy storage. Digital control gave electrical systems intelligence, and the smart grid is bringing all of these technologies together. So, if you are studying electrical engineering, don't just memorize formulas. Understand why these inventions mattered. Because the engineers who changed the world weren't simply solving equations, they were finding better ways to generate, control, transmit, store, and use energy. So, which of these 10 innovations do you think changed the world the most? Transformer, induction motor, HVDC, IGBT, lithium ion battery, or the smart grid? Drop your answers in the comments. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more smart and simplified explanations. Got more questions or want us to cover a specific interview topic? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.